I will discuss about the scholar in our comic first, which is Henry Fayol. Henry Fayol is a famous for introduce administrative management principle. He emphasizes important management functions such as planning, organizing, leading, and controlling. In our comic, we explained how Fayol's idea help a manager manage organization more effectively and improve teamwork in the workplace. His theory continued to the influence management practice in many organizations today.
Henry Fayol was born in 1841 in Constantinople. Since young, he wanted to become an engineer and studied mining engineering in France. He started working in a mining company and later became the managing director in 1888 when the company was facing problems. With good management and leadership, he successfully improved the company and made it very successful. Later, Fayol wrote a book that introduced the 14 principles of management and 5 functions of management, which are still used today. Henry Fayol introduced the administrative management theory. He believed that management is a skill that can be learned and applied in any organization. He also introduced the 5 functions of management. It is planning, organizing, leading, coordinating, and controlling. These functions help managers manage work effectively. Besides that, Fayol created the 14 principles of management to improve teamwork, discipline, and efficiency. His ideas are still widely used in companies today. Before applying Fayol's principles, the workplace was confusing because employees received different instructions from many managers. Fayol believed that good management can make work more organized and efficient. One important principle is unity of command, where each employee should follow only one manager to avoid confusion. Another principle is division of work, where tasks are divided based on workers' skills to improve productivity. Fayol also emphasized disciplines, where employees must follow rules and procedures to maintain quality and good service. In conclusion, Fayol's principles help organization work smoothly, improve teamwork, and achieve success. Now, let's see Fayol's theory in action today. Starting with Amazon, they use division of work to make their deliveries incredibly fast. Moving to Google, they encourage initiative, giving their employees the freedom to come up with new ideas. Then, we have Starbucks, which focuses on discipline and equity to ensure consistent quality and fair service worldwide. Besides that, Microsoft masters coordination by using digital tools to manage their global teams effectively. And finally, Toyota uses planning and control to make sure every car is built perfectly. As you can see, Fayol's ideas are not just old theories. They are the secret to success for the world's biggest brand. Now, before we move to our final slide, let's look at why Fayol is still so important today. First of all, he gave us the 5 core functions. It is planning, organizing, leading, coordinating, and controlling. They are still the basic tools every manager uses today to stay organized. Besides that, Fayol changed how we think about management. He showed that being a good manager is a skill you can learn, not just a talent you are born with. Furthermore, his principles are universal. They do not just work in factories, they are used in hospitals, tech companies, and even schools. By turning management into a clear system, Fayol earned his title as the father of modern management. His ideas give every organization the structure they need to succeed.
In the end, we will discuss about the group reflection and lesson learned. After learning about the Henry Fayol and his 14 principles of management, we understand this system isn't random, not a random. Everything is planned. What we learn from studying Henry Fayol is we learn that a good management is essential for every organization, like clear roles bring clarity. Our group reflection is Henry Fayol idea remain relevant because they provide a strong foundation for a modern management. His principle help organization become more structured Now, I will discuss about our second schooler, which is the Elton Meyer. Elton Meyer born in Adelaide, Australia, and her field is psychology, management, and sociology. We know that Elton Meyer knows as the father of the human relation movement. Why is he important? He important because he showed that the workers are motivated by more than just money. Things like respect, recognition, and good work condition with the tools. His most famous study in the whole town studies. And the key idea by Elton Meyer is one, first is people are social beings with the emotion and need, and informal group and a relationship at the work are very important. Elton Meyer taught us the way organization care about people, people will care about the organization.
Meyer was born in Australia in 1990s and later studied psychology and human behavior. He began his career as a researcher and later joined Harvard Business School, where he focused on understanding how people behave in the workplace. Meyer became famous through the Harvard studies, which show that workers perform better when they feel respected, valued, and supported by their manager. Based on this finding, he introduced the human relation approach, emphasizing the importance of communications, teamwork, motivations, and employees' well-being. His idea changed management practice by encouraging managers to focus not only on work tasks but also on employee social and emotional needs. Today, his theories continue to influence modern management and help organizations create a positive and productive work environment. Meyer was born in Australia in 1990s and later studied psychology and human behavior. He began his career as a researcher and later joined Harvard Business School, where he focused on understanding how people behave in the workplace. Meyer became famous through the Harvard studies, which show that workers perform better when they feel respected, valued, and supported by their manager. Based on this finding, he introduced the human relation approach, emphasizing the importance of communications, teamwork, motivations, and employees' well-being. His idea changed management practice by encouraging managers to focus not only on work tasks but also on employee social and emotional needs. Today, his theories continue to influence modern management and help organizations create a positive and productive work environment. Ultimately, human relations approach emphasize the employees are the most important asset in organizations. Employers' perform depend not only on salaries and working conditions, but also on human factors such as communications, relationship, recognitions, and social needs. Through the Harvard studies, Mayo discovered the worker become more motivated and productive when they feel valued and respected. Therefore, happy employers lead the better perform and organization success. Mayo remained important in management study because he changed the way organizations view workers. He showed that human factors such as emotions, relationships, and motivations are as important as money and rules. His idea became the foundations of the modern human resource management and leadership practice. Today, managers still use his human relations approach to build positive workplace cultures, improve teamwork, and increase employers' performance. Today, many organizations still apply Mayo idea. Companies focus on employee well-being, teamwork, communications, and recognitions to improve performance. For example, Google provides flexible work environment and wellness program to keep employees motivated. Microsoft encourage open communication through feedback system and team discussions. Starbucks also appreciate employees through reward and recognitions program. This practice helps employers feel valued, which increase productivity and job justifications.
Now, I will discuss about the group reflection and listen learn. Our group reflection is we learn about the work need more than just money. They need a respect, attention, and a good relationship. They need a feeling and a social need very important in the workplace. Listen, we learn as a group in the Elton learn about the Elton Maya is people come first, that organization success when they value people, not just a profit. Number two is human factor matter. Number three, a happy worker which is a better performance. Four, communication is the key to the work. Recognition, build motivation worker. Manager, a people leader. What we will do next is We will practice all the management about the principle of the Elton Meyer. In conclusion, Elton Meyer showed us that the organization are made of people. When a people feel important and cared for, they will do the best and help everyone to use success together.